Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Gallagher. I'm going to teach you some number games that you can play with dice. You might like to play this on your own, or you can play it with a partner and keep score when you get the correct answer. So as you can see, I've just typed in interactive dice in Google, and I'm going to go down to the third one, online virtual dice. So one game that you might like to play is by simply subitizing. Now subitizing is when you see dots and you instantly know how many dots there are. So this one's easy. There's only 1, 6. So you can compete against somebody and keep score at who calls it out first. Now if you can already do that, you might like to add another dice, and you might like to add the numbers together. And a strategy that we learn at school is called counting on. So straight away you can subitize and see that that's 6 and count on 7, 8, 9. So whoever shouts out 9 first would be the winner and can get a point. If you want to make it a little bit trickier again, you might like to add 5 dice and add those together. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. So I can see 3 and 3 make 6 because I know my doubles. Then I can see that 6 as well. So 6 and 6 make 12. And I might need to just count on 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now everyone will work it out differently, so it's really important that you talk about how you've worked it out and which strategies you've used. Another strategy you could use to solve this one is you can see that 6 and 3 make 9. You could take another one here to make 10. You might like to then go 3 and 3 makes 6, so 16, and then count on the last 5. Now, if you want to make it a little bit trickier again, you can change the size of the dice. So let's go up to 20 and we'll go back to 2 dice. And you can work out the difference between the numbers that come up. So you might like to count up to the bigger number, or you might like to count down to the smaller number. So starting at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, the difference is 7. Or you might know your double strategy and you know instantly that the difference is 7. We'll do that one again. So if you're counting down, you start at the bigger number, 19. You can use your fingers to count down and work out the difference. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. The difference is 6. But again, you might know your number combinations really well and you'll be able to work it out really quickly. But again, talk about it with your parents or your brothers and sisters so that you can improve your skills. Now the cool thing about this is that you can make the dice as big or as small as you want, and there's so many different games that you can play. You might like to simply practice identifying numbers. So when you see it, you call it out straight away. The number is 52. Or you might like to say the number before or after. So if it was before, you'd shout out 51. If it was after, you'd shout out the number 53. Or you might like to count the number of tens or ones. So if you're working out the number of tens in this number, you'd shout out 5. Or if you're working out the number of ones in this number, you'd shout out 2. Let's roll again. If you want to, you could also round to the nearest 10. So you can see that it's already rounded to the nearest 10. 55, so we round up and you'd shout out 60. You might also like to say what number is 10 more than that number or 10 less. So it could be 65 or 45. If you'd like to, you can add 2 dice in. And again, you can add these numbers together or you can subtract them. So if I was adding, well, I know that 80 plus 110 is 90, plus another 1 is 91. Or if you were subtracting, I know that 10 less than 80 is 70, and then minus another 1 is 69. So you can see that there's so many different ways that you can use the dice to learn different skills. You can go up to 1,000 if you want to identify the number, or to do 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, 100 less. It even goes up to 10,000 really. So the sky's the limit. You can come up with your own games. You can play by yourself. you can verse somebody and keep score, and have lots and lots of fun. Thank you.